This is yet another. Meghan Markle's father Thomas Markle pokes fun at Meghan Markle after her bizarre claims. What did he say now? Why Meghan Markle's latest family feud is turning heads. Thomas Markle and Meghan Markle's relationship is like a soap opera. It has had its ups and downs, with many unexpected twists. Recently, Thomas Markle made comments that have raised many eyebrows. Let's dive into the details. Meghan Markle made some claims that have sparked debate. Her father, Thomas Markle, didn't agree with her. He responded with humor and irony, making some interesting points. But what's really going on in their relationship? The drama in the Markle family is more than just tabloid news. It's a complex mix of estrangement, misunderstandings, and public arguments. To understand Thomas Markle's comments, we need to look at their complicated history. Once, Meghan and her father were close. She often talked about his dedication to her. But things changed, and their relationship became public and painful. In 2018, Meghan married Prince Harry, and her father wasn't there. Rumors about his cooperation with paparazzi added to the tension. Their family feud has grown, with Thomas Markle's latest comments being a big part of it. Just keeping it real? The surprising way Thomas Markle handles the media spotlight. Thomas Markle didn't stay quiet when his daughter became famous. He jumped into the spotlight, making media appearances and sharing his side of the story. His voice has been a constant in Meghan's story, sometimes causing more controversy. Thomas Markle's recent comments are unique in their history. He poked fun at Meghan's claims, showing his humor and frustration. Some see it as him being real, while others question his motives. It's important to understand Meghan's claims before judging Thomas's response. Meghan has been open about her life, challenges, and struggles. Her father has questioned some of these claims, leading to questions about her story. Family drama is hard enough without fame. Meghan and Thomas have faced unique challenges. Meghan has tried to keep her personal life private, but her father has often crossed those boundaries. Thomas's actions have sparked debate, with some seeing him as a betrayer and others as a man sharing his story. This has raised questions about reconciliation and whether they can heal. The public nature of their conflict makes it a big challenge. Most of us have had moments where our parents embarrassed us. But Thomas Markle's situation is different. He's using global platforms to express himself. This is a unique challenge for celebrity parents, balancing their voices with their child's privacy. Thomas might feel ignored, leading him to speak out. This is a relatable feeling, even in an unusual context. His actions could be his way of reclaiming his voice, in a very public way. There's something captivating about the Markle family drama. It reflects the universal struggles families face, on a grander scale. We see misunderstandings, hurt feelings, and stubbornness in their story. The drama is also a spectacle. We watch with fascination and judgment as they navigate their issues publicly. It's like we're rooting for them to work things out, while also curious about what will happen if they don't. The Markle family saga teaches us about communication, empathy, and facing family issues head-on. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of letting misunderstandings fester. But it's also a tale of resilience. Despite the ups and downs, both Meghan and Thomas have continued to speak their truths. This shows the power of holding onto your voice, even when it feels like no one else is listening. As we close this chapter, the question remains, is reconciliation possible for Meghan and Thomas Markle? Or has too much damage been done? Healing is a journey that requires both parties to take steps forward with humility and understanding. Family isn't always easy, and the path to peace can be messy. Whether they find common ground or not, Meghan and Thomas's story reminds us of the power of family ties, even when strained. Now it's your turn. Have you ever faced a family rift or misunderstanding that felt impossible to mend? What steps would you take if you were in Meghan or Thomas's shoes? Or are there certain boundaries that, once crossed, make it impossible to return to normal? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to hit that share button if this story resonated with you. Maybe someone in your circle needs a reminder that they are not alone in the complicated world of family relationships. What can we take away? The deeper truths behind the Markle family drama. Beyond the headlines and gossip, the Markle family drama touches on universal human experiences. It shows us that even in a world where people often present their best selves online, there are raw, unfiltered, and relatable stories beneath the surface. For every perfectly framed family photo, there are countless untold stories of conflict, hurt, and misunderstanding. The story of Meghan and Thomas Markle highlights our own family struggles. It makes us think about how we handle our family issues. It's a chance to reflect on what family means and how we connect with our loved ones. Their saga also sparks a debate on fame, privacy, and boundaries. Unlike most family fights, theirs is public, drawing both sympathy and criticism. It shows the challenges of keeping family secrets when everything is under scrutiny. The question is, should fame mean losing privacy, or should we all have a right to privacy? Meghan might need to set boundaries for her mental health as she navigates being a royal. Thomas wants to be heard, even if it means crossing some lines. This struggle between privacy and speaking up is common, even without global attention. Family estrangement is like losing a loved one who's still alive. The tension between Meghan and Thomas shows the deep emotional challenges of estrangement. Healing is hard because of feelings like guilt and resentment. Empathy is key in understanding the Markles' situation. It's easy to judge, but we should consider their pain. For Meghan, her father's criticism might feel like a betrayal. For Thomas, feeling cut off from his daughter might drive his need to speak out. The Markle story shows empathy can bridge even big divides. While Meghan and Thomas may disagree, there's hope for healing. True reconciliation needs a willingness to listen and put pride aside. Imagine if they both took the first step towards understanding. If Meghan could hear her father's pain without judgment, and if Thomas could see the impact of his actions, they might find peace. This journey requires courage but could transform their lives and show the power of forgiveness. As you finish this article, think about your own family experiences. Have you faced similar challenges? What would it take to mend those ties? Acknowledging pain is the first step towards healing. Now, it's your turn to share your thoughts. Do you think the Markle family will reconcile, or is the gap too wide? Comment below and let's discuss what family means in today's world. Let's keep talking because family is more than just blood ties. It's about who we choose to love, forgive, and grow with. Sometimes, just having that tough conversation can change everything. The Markle family saga shows us the struggles many families face. It reminds us how family dynamics shape us, even when strained. Meghan's upbringing by a single father likely shaped her values and independence. Thomas, on the other hand, might feel a loss in his relationship with Meghan due to fame and distance. This mirrors the experiences of many families, where family dynamics influence our choices and sense of self. Our family experiences, for better or worse, are a part of who we are. The Markle story reminds us we can redefine these dynamics. It shows we have the power to change our family relationships. The drama of the Markle family invites us to reflect on our own families. Every family has tensions and unspoken grievances. These can include sibling rivalry, disagreements with parents, or tension with extended family. Instead of judging, let's approach these stories with curiosity and self-reflection. Meghan and Thomas's story might inspire us to see our own family situations differently. Are there moments where we could have been more understanding or sought reconciliation sooner? Fame brings intense scrutiny, complicating family relationships. For Meghan and Thomas, every misstep is magnified by the media. This makes it hard to navigate family disagreements privately. Would things be different without the spotlight? Probably. Fame turns private moments into public spectacles, adding pressure to strained relationships. It's a reminder of the importance of protecting our private lives, even on social media. Family dynamics don't have to be set in stone. Many families have healed and grown closer after conflict. Inspired by Meghan and Thomas, here are steps to foster healing. Open communication, reaching out to listen rather than argue, is crucial. It doesn't guarantee a resolution but helps in understanding each other. Set boundaries. Boundaries are key, protecting emotional well-being. They allow for safe connection and respect in relationships.